Hello everyone. I wanted to talk about something. Basically, in a lot of my older videos, where I was much less relativistic and more black and white about things, a basic accusation that I leveled against, well, anti-vegans anyway, was that of ignorance. I made this video called Anti-Vegan Trolls, Ignorance is Not Cool. And essentially, if you watch the video, you'll realise that it's supposed to be humorous and over the top and all these kinds of things. And the person that I was having this internet war with at the time was levelling some pretty damn ignorant accusations at vegans as a whole. So it was mostly a reaction to that guy. But also, at the time, I was getting really wound up with all the anti-vegan people and all the silly comments and, hate mail and stuff that I was getting. So I was sort of, a little bit over the top. But one of the things that I say in this video is that I believe that it's ignorance that drives people continuing to eat meat and, other animal products as well. And so I get this comment, and this guy says, screw you, I'm not ignorant. I kill and gut and prepare my own meat. So I wanted to just talk a little bit about this, about why I made that accusation, why it doesn't mean to me that I think people who eat meat are stupid or, less worthwhile people or anything, but I think that they are, I want to believe that the whole thing is driven by ignorance. That's the truth of it, because the alternative, that it's simply people just don't care, that they would know all the details, that they would know that humans can live very well without animal products, that animals are sentient, do suffer, are often raised in hellish conditions and killed on badly set up slaughterhouse lines often, and that death is involved at every stage of animal agriculture, untimely death, commercial animal agriculture. So basically that's what it's about. That's why I said that, because I think that people who are compassionate people who are in possession of the full facts, I believe would make similar, maybe not the same, but similar decisions that myself and other people who I know who are vegetarian and vegan have made. So it's much more palatable for me to believe that the whole thing is driven by fear and ignorance and ideas about who vegans and vegetarians are, and not wanting to turn into people like them. I'd much rather believe it's about that than about callousness and having no problem with cruelty. So, I don't say these things anymore because I'm a bit less hardline than I used to be. And apparently this is quite a normal thing, with anything that people get into. Get all excited about it and, a bit more over the top than you are later on. You mellow, essentially. And also, I take pains to, be able to live in this world without getting upset every 5 minutes, because exploitation and killing of animals is just so much of the way the world works around us at this time. If I didn't sort of desensitize myself a bit, I would just be, So anyway, it's a bit of a ramble. Tell me what you think. Speak to you all again soon. See ya.